Hi everybody, my name is Gabriel Omassi. I hope you're doing really good. So what I do is I eat food and I comment on it and I tell jokes and I have a good time. That's what I do. This is oh my god. This is actually fucking amazing. So what I got today was a sandwich from a place in my neighborhood called Cafe Kafta. And I'm like, holy shit, Cafe Kafta. What type of things do they make? Well, they make kafta. And I'm like, what the hell? I never heard tell of a kafta. What is that? Like some sort of coffee? I don't fucking know. It's kafta is beef prepared in a way that's aggressive, or I don't know. I walk into the place. Oh god. I walk into this place. It's like kind of like dinery mixed with like something out of like Cairo, you know, people talking about philosophy in the corner, interesting couches. I go ask the guy, I'm like, hey, can I get a kofta sandwich? And he's like, yeah. And he leaves and he goes and makes me a sandwich. I'm like, holy shit, nothing. Like, it's insane. Like, in this world of like kind of like inclusivity with everybody having to have their way in some sort of way, like, he didn't ask if I wanted it spicy or with mayo or whatever I wanted, and so he just made me the sandwich the way he would make the sandwich, because he makes the fucking sandwiches. He should fucking know. And he was right. He made it the best way. He's not concerned with whether or not I'm not gonna like it, because the place looks like it's been open for the last 40 years. That is great. This is a big fucking sandwich. I'm having an amazing fucking day today, by the way. Sorry, let me say that again. This is a very funny day. So sometimes I do Uber Eats, which is like a food delivery service whenever it's a nice day and I'm bored and I don't feel like working from home, right? So there's something called Uber Walker, where you pick up food on foot and deliver to the person on foot. No bicycle, no vehicle, and it's all like within a localized area, and everything's close by, and each delivery takes max like 10 minutes, you know? It's fun. It's a good way to get some exercise and some walking. So I'm doing my deliveries. I'm tip-tapping my way. I'm tapping my shoes. Get a delivery for my favorite pizza place in the whole near my house, basically. It's called Pizza Tony. It's a big margarita pizza. I see. I'm like, great. I pick it up. As I pick it up, I get messages from the person who I'm supposed to deliver it to, and she says, excuse me, if you're on foot, please do not deliver this delivery, for I need this by, I think it was like 10 minutes from that point. And I'm like, okay, I'll try to make it in 10 minutes. And I see the place is really far. It's at least like a 20-minute walk. And I'm like, holy moly. This is amazing. I told her I wasn't aware of this. I said, I'm sorry, but this is out of my control. I wasn't aware of this in advance. If I won't be able to meet you for the delivery, you're gonna have to cancel the order. And then she writes all this shit, being like, no, I told you in advance. And I was like, no, you didn't. I got the messages literally as I picked it up. I don't know what to tell her. I'm like, God, come on, lady. And I was like, well, can I drop it off somewhere? She's like, no. And I'm like, well, okay, then I can't. I was like, okay, well, I'm sorry, I can't do the delivery. You're gonna have to cancel the order. And then she writes like, well, it's on you then. Why are you walking anyway? All this stuff. And I was like, and so usually like I would kind of hope they would cancel the order, and she made it clear that she was not gonna cancel the orders. What I did is I canceled the order and I took the pizza and I brought it home, and now I have a big pizza all to myself. Listen, if she was a little nicer, I would have tried to make it. Like I would run with the pizza in my hands, but I couldn't fucking make it. I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you, man. The pizza was fucking humongous, right? And so me and my girlfriend are gonna have it for supper tonight. Thanks, you fucking bitch. That's so mean. No, but really, thanks. And what's amazing is I still get paid for the order, even though it was canceled. It's kind of, dude. And also on top of that, there's nothing Uber Eats can do. Like, say the person gets their order canceled. Well, I guess they get their money back, right? But I still get the money, and then the restaurant gets their money, and I get my money. Uber Eats is such a big company, and they like don't really have like any headquarters really anywhere, so there's no one really paying attention. It's all like robots and AI like governing the whole thing. So there's no one they could even fucking talk to. I remember once I got my food, it looked like someone took a shit in it, and it was like dragged to the garbage, and it was cold. And I complained to Uber, and they said, sorry, the best we could do is give you a $1 voucher. And I'm like, all right, well, fuck you. My girlfriend and I are on a diet. pretty strict diet, you know. Just basically, I'm not eating or drinking, or I'm not doing anything. And like, I'm trying not to eat bread, a lot of bread. You know, this is like a snack. This is like a treat. You know, it's end of the week, weekend, woo, fun. Basically, for lunch, all I've been eating were like hard-boiled eggs with a little bit of mayonnaise. Basically, like deviled eggs I've been making, were pretty fucking good if you ask me. They're actually amazing. But I'm just not drinking, and I'm walking, and I'm exercising a little bit. And my girlfriend is I don't know, on a diet. She's skinnier than a fucking dick on a skinnier than a pencil dick, you know. So I don't know why she wants to lose weight. So I started. My weight was 208 pounds. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of weight. And now it's been like, I think like 5 days. I'm down to 202.4. It's pretty good. It's probably the lightest I've been in like 5 years for sure. My girlfriend's getting so mad because she's like trying to really diet. She's like not eating, like I'm eating basically the same. I'm having my supper and I'm having some snacks, you know, but she's trying really hard. And and she said like, I'm just so fat that it's so much easier for me to lose weight. And I'm like, well, I'm not that fat. And she's like, well, you're not skinny. I'm like, well, God, like, what do you want me to, like, you want me to just be a skinny little, I'm not a little boy, huh? This, by the way, is fucking delicious. God. Wow, sorry. This is fucking amazing. And I love teasing her. I say like how hard I'm working and like it's really hard. Like I keep on saying like, oh man, I'm working really hard. And she's like, you're not working hard. All you're doing is not drinking. And I'm like, well, that's really, really hard. By the way, I'm 6 or 7 days into sober October. Have not touched a drop of alcohol. Even though yesterday I did a comedy show. I closed out this comedy show and they had alcohol. They had free beer for all the comedians, like 2 pitchers of fucking beer. And I was like, what? I was like, God damn it. And then I didn't have any beer. I can't wait for November because once I do this show again, I'm just going to get, oh my God, free fucking beer. I'm co-headlining a show in late October in Ottawa. So if anybody from here is in Ottawa, come to my comedy show. I don't know anybody in Ottawa. But it's at this like restaurant or something called Dave's and Buster's Foodatorium or whatever, and so I'm doing I'm doing a bunch of longer sets. Like I'm doing like 15-minute sets. I'm supposed to do 20 to 25 minutes, which I haven't done since before the pandemic. I haven't done that in a long fucking time, but c'est la vie, I can do it. I've been doing like Snape on stage, like fucking from Harry Potter, and I just love talking in a Snape voice. I don't know why it's so funny to me. I'm just like, hello, Potter. I'm going to fuck you. Like horny Snape. It's so stupid. I love that. It just, that was probably the top 10 most disgusting sounding burps. This is so fucking good, man. People from the Middle East, they're aggressive. They're, not, I don't know. They're not at first not very warm. Seem like they hate their jobs and shit, but they can make the fuck out of a fucking sandwich. They're so fucking good. They have like this rough exterior, but beneath it all is just a man that loves to cook food. God damn. Oh my God. I fucking love this shit. This is amazing. What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing here? Like, this is almost like a win-win situation for my diet. Like, I'll eat this, I'll gain weight, which will make my girlfriend happier, which will make me happy because I ate the food because I don't actually care. Listen, that's not true. The more weight I'm losing, the more I'm looking at myself. I'm like, hey, there's actually a handsome guy behind all this fucking fat. I have to admit, I think I'm an addict. I am an addict to food. And it's not, I wish I was like an addict to good food. Like I'm just addicted to eating just garbage. Like I have people on my Instagram, they're like, they go to these fucking restaurants and each plate for sure costs more than 40 to 50 bucks. And it's all like this fancy shit. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, thank God I'm not addicted to eating all this rich people shit. Cause I'd be like a homeless guy eating like fucking escargot or I don't know, clams. I don't know what the hell's rich food. Look at this. I don't do it as often. Sometimes I do that in public and my girlfriend's like, stop that, stop licking the plate. And I'm like, listen honey, It tasted good. Jeez. Who the hell who am I? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'm doing a lot more of these. I'm having fun. I love eating food and I want you to join me. Okay? Goodbye.